So I tried French, and no offense to the French teachers, but I just couldn't do the accent. So finally I took Spanish. Well, the first day I walked into the class, we had a teacher who spoke nothing but Spanish, and he was very stern and very strict. But when I started speaking Spanish, I was like, oh my gosh, this is wonderful. I can actually speak another language. How cool is this? And I'm really good at it too. So that was it. I mean, from 9th grade, I knew I wanted to be a Spanish teacher. And that's what I've done all my life, and I still enjoy it. I'm retired from public school teaching in 2011, but I've still continued to teach in Catholic and private schools, as well as doing full-time subbing in public schools. So my first experience with Oak Knoll was in the year 2012-2013, when I came to fill in for Veronica Zavaleta for a whole year when she had her babies. And that's when I became very good friends with several people in the World Language Department who I'm still very good friends with. And it was a lovely experience. It was the first time I've ever taught in a Catholic school or a private school. And it was wonderful. I loved it. I participated. I went to Mass every Wednesday morning. I did the Rosary with the Rosary group. So it was really wonderful to be able to receive communion on a work day. I mean, that to me was really unusual. So that was my first experience. And here I am in 2020. I'm going to be filling in for Jessica Whitworth for the year while she takes care of her baby. My philosophy of teaching has really never changed since day one, which is I expect the best of every student that I have, and they know that. And they know that my goal for them is to be as successful as possible in the foreign language, in Spanish. You're my student, and I'm going to do the best that I can to help you be as successful as you possibly can. Because, and I admit this, Spanish is probably the easiest language to learn. And it's very phonetic, and everyone can do it. Everyone can speak Spanish. So my goal is to help you speak Spanish, be able to communicate, to be able to appreciate the Spanish culture. And you really need to understand that right now, 1 in every 4 people in the United States speak Spanish, and it's probably going to increase. So Spanish is a very, very useful language. So my job is to help you be the best that you can be in Spanish, and I want you to understand that I respect you as a student, and I assume that you will respect me. And I've always treated my students with the utmost respect, and I want them to know that I value them and I like them, and I want them to succeed, and I will do everything I can to help you do that. I love flamenco dancing, and I do flamenco dancing, and I've studied it for many, many years. I've even performed. I've performed in Spain and in the United States. Just recently, because I've had some operations on my hip, I had to stop, and I was really, really sad that I had to stop dancing. I can still do it, but I have to be a little careful. Hopefully someday I'm hoping to get back into the classes. But basically I've been dancing since the 70s. I took a little break. And then I got back into it in the 2000s, and I've been going to the city almost every week for dance classes, studying, and I've gone to Spain to study flamenco dancing. I've performed in many places here in the United States, especially in New York, New Jersey, and I just love it. That's my passion. Other things I like to do, I like to read. I love to read. But basically flamenco is my thing. So seeing as I've been deprived of it for the last 3 years, I really miss it a lot. But I still love it as a spectator.